Hey guys, welcome back. So this one's going to be a semi-quick one, the wireless winch remote control. This is part number 715008286. So the reason I'm going with this is it's already out of the bag because I was curious to see what it was, but everything's wrapped in little bags. So you got the remote. You got the remote to start off with. Then you got the clip on that it clips on. This is what's going to go in the unit. And to hook it up, you got two wires that you're going to jump into, one and the other one's going to access, and then a ground. Then you got a fuse and you got this remote. And then you got tie wraps and another sticker. So we're going to have a lot of stickers and some screws and some push pins. So I'm basically only going to use the push pins because the G2, which is our model, not G1. So if you're ever looking at instructions, don't look at G1 instructions, look at G2 instructions. So I cut a couple tie wraps here from my module, and this is the one that we're going for, is this one right here. It's not plugged into anything. So unsnap it into place. It's gonna be a pain. There we go. So, and then line it up that it's pointing this way now. And we got to remove this cover here as well because we're going to use the ground. Okay. So we got that removed. And they say for the G2s, our model, the HD11, this is where, as you can see, there's like a groove in here. This is where this is going to sit. And as you can see, I'm probably going to cut this wire out of the way a little bit and loosen it up because it's in the way. Unless I move it this way. Yeah, I'm going to move it out of the way. I'm going to cut this tie wrap so I can get some slack. So I just cut the tie wrap. I didn't cut the plastic pushed in the inside. So we're going to slap a tie wrap they give in the kit back through here to get ready for after. There we go. So now they want us to sit this thing. Actually, this thing is really annoying where it's at for this wire, but if you push hard enough on it, it should hold. And then we got to drill a hole. This is annoying the hell out of me. I'm gonna pull this thing out and see if I can put this. I'm gonna use this same tie wrap that I'm hooking to hold this into place. I'm gonna get this thing out of here. There we go. Got a million of these on there. So. Alright, so hold the tie wrap for now. Move this out of the way. Now let's see if it'll sit in properly. There we go. So they want you to throw a tie wrap or two, I guess, on top here where your air filter goes in. So you gotta yank the air filter out of the way. There we go. I've never taken this thing out. I don't know how it's okay. But alright, so put that out of the way. Now we're going to drill a hole right here because we got no choice, because the plug-in is over here, right? And then they want you to plug the other one back in its place. So we're going to be going around here, and then this is the ground that's going to go onto there. So let's ground this thing up, or actually we can plug right away before putting the ground on. So this is supposedly, it's just, why is there a little plastic from factory? There we go. side. Okay, so that's in the system. And now this one is going to go back underneath here. There we go. And this thing here, got to sit here. I'm going to drill that thing into place. Okay, now the ground. So I need 10 mil. Okay. It's a good idea to disconnect your battery. Okay. So now we'll put the ground. All right, so the ground's in. Now we need to drill a hole for the tie wrap right here in front. Okay, so I'm just gonna put one tie wrap because it can't come back out. So grab drill. Okay, so go it here. So right here, and go down about here. There we go. Let's see if it's the hole's big enough for a tie wrap, I should say. And it's a tight fit. It's all good. Could have drilled a hole, could have put a screw, but oh yeah, and this wire, can't forget it. I said I was gonna wire it through the same thing all together so it doesn't affect anything. Could have used a shorter tie wrap. Oh yeah, and I don't want that plastic being in the back. Come on. Could have made the hole bigger, but just gonna be snug. Okay, this wire gonna be out of the way here, like this, and like this. There we go. So that's not going nowhere. Could have made an extra hole. Let's put the filter back on. Let's see how complicated it is to put these filters on. And then slap it back into place. There we go. So that tie wrap's not doing nothing to that. So let's cut the excess. There we go. So that's plugged. So now we're running the wire. Fuse is here. Fuse is good. 10 amps is 7.5. 7.5 fuse. So either I run it this way in the back. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But before I do that, I'm gonna do this. And this wire here was like this. I believe it's the antenna. So Alright, so that should be better. Now we're going to run this puppy right here, and this wire system, tuck it underneath like so. This is the ground, tuck it away. Here we go, put the fuse right there, and let's start putting tie wraps on everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go from the back. Here, go over the under the negative ground, battery ground. And I'm gonna stay away from here. There we go. Let's get over here. These wires here, one tucked underneath. Okay. So let's go grab. This is for my plow. If I'm going to put the bracket on there, so we want these with all of these. So. Through. You don't want to hit the ground. And I want this plastic thing here so it doesn't rattle. Here we go. Okay. Now we got this. This is for the checking for faults and all that. So we don't want to tie wrap that so it's easy access to. I'm just going to tie wrap right here. Actually, I don't want to grab that wire underneath. Okay, put the tie wrap upside down. Okay. That's that. Maybe I can. There we go. Okay. So now I guess we'll turn this thing on. Let's see if the winch will work. I don't know if it automatically, because it's plugged to inside. Hopefully I'm plugged to the right wire. So let's try this thing out. We'll throw the key on. Let's see if we can hear the winch. Alright, so it's hit a power it. So a power button. Hold it till the red light comes on. See how long it took? Also, the remote, it's like for the plow. Down is down plow, up is up plow. So don't look at the arrow saying that, oh, that's going in and that's going out. So down is, oh, and the power has to be on the unit. So out it goes. And the auto stop still stops. I'm gonna put a bump stop thing there so this stops rattling there. So it just snugs there. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so now what's left over. So as you see, tie wrap at the top, put that there, let that. So now I put the cover back on, and hopefully I got no wires that don't belong where they shouldn't go. Okay, so this wire right here, and this wire here, maybe put it away a little bit, but it's gonna, it needs to just move over. and then it snaps into place. So I ran the wire here. If you want to run a tie wrap, I don't want to pull on this stuff here, so I'm just going to leave it nice and snug back here and know to move the wire every time I need to. This is all okay. So now let's shut this hood. So that's good. So all right, so now 2 push pins and a drill, and find a spot to put this in a spot that, so this, turn the power back off, hold it, there we go. And now where to put this? It's right here. I don't know if that's a good spot. I think this is the best spot to put it. You don't hit your knees on it. The fuel pedals are far away, and another person that's sitting in the center console has got to hit the buttons of the HVAC system, and it's just perfect that that you got a grip here. Perfect. Boy oh boy. Well, this is a push hole, so it's guaranteed there's nothing behind here, right? I'd figure. So if I drill it right there, and yeah, so that's where I'm gonna go. Okay, so I don't want touching. I don't want touching the top. I just want it to be in a nice spot right there. Okay, please let go of my thingy. And let's check the push pins. And there's nothing back there that I can see. That's too small. There we go. That's nice and snug. So we'll put that one into place, which is gonna, I won't push the pin in just to line it up. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. I'll start another hole. Alright, let's push this thing out. Put another push pin in. Holy smokes. Come on. Well, if you don't want to go in, we'll make you. There you go. Take a little bit off the edge. There we go. Nice and stuck. Alright, so here we go. And to yank it out, it's not coming. Not touching, not touching, not touching. So that's that. So Hope you guys liked it. That's where I put mine. And we'll catch you. Thanks for watching. Again, like the reason I want this, to explain this to you guys, is I don't feel like when I'm plowing to be having a finger up here all the time, up and down, up and down. I just want to grab this, have it on my lap, up, down, up, down, up, down, and relax. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really big. That's the reason I bought it. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Yeah. I thought it was further away, honestly. Okay. But this will be more relaxing to plow. So catch you guys on the next one. And be safe out there on the trails. And oh yeah, takes AAA batteries. You unscrew 5 little screws. I didn't know that you had to hold the button a long time to get it to turn on. So you hold it till the red light comes on. Then you hold it till the red light goes off. And AAA batteries. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.